Sydney Sweeney is once again taking Hollywood by storm, but this time, it's not for a glamorous rom-com or a steamy TV series. Her upcoming movie, The Housemaid, is being called her darkest and most shocking role yet, and fans can't stop talking about it. This film promises to show a completely new side of Sydney, one that's raw, unsettling, and far from what audiences are used to seeing from her. In The Housemaid, Sydney plays Millie Calloway, a young woman who lands a job as a live-in maid for a wealthy family. On the surface, it seems like a dream come true, a luxurious mansion, elegant surroundings, and a couple that seems generous and kind. But as the story unfolds, things start to take a terrifying turn. Millie begins noticing strange noises, locked rooms, and conversations that stop the moment she enters. The once perfect home starts to feel like a psychological maze, and the deeper she digs, the more she realizes she's living in a nightmare she can't escape from. The movie is based on the best-selling novel of the same name, which became a viral sensation for its shocking twists and dark secrets. Fans who've read the book already know it's not your typical thriller. It's filled with psychological manipulation, hidden identities, and jaw-dropping revelations. Sydney Sweeney taking on this lead role has everyone buzzing, because this is exactly the kind of project that could earn her serious awards attention. Over the years, Sydney has proven herself to be more than just a pretty face. From her emotionally charged performance as Cassie in Euphoria to her intense portrayal in reality, she's shown incredible range as an actress. But The Housemaid seems to be pushing her to a whole new level. This role demands vulnerability, fear, and strength, all wrapped up in one complex character. It's the kind of role that challenges an actor to go deep, and by the looks of it, Sydney is all in. Reports from the film set reveal that Sydney completely immersed herself in the character. She reportedly spent weeks studying real-life cases of domestic abuse and manipulation to understand Millie's mental state. She even chose to tone down her look entirely. Minimal makeup, dull clothing, and a constantly tense body language that perfectly captures the trauma and paranoia her character goes through. According to insiders, Sydney insisted on performing several emotionally draining scenes without a stunt double, saying she wanted the experience to feel as real as possible. Early test screenings have already created a buzz in Hollywood. Viewers describe Sydney's performance as haunting and unrecognizable from her previous roles. One insider even said, "People are going to forget she ever played Cassie in Euphoria. This is Sydney Sweeney like we've never seen her before." That's a bold statement, but it shows just how powerful this role might be for her career.
The tone of The Housemaid is described as tense, slow-burning, and claustrophobic. The mansion itself almost becomes a character in the story, elegant on the outside but filled with darkness within. The director reportedly used low lighting and handheld camera work to make the audience feel as trapped and anxious as Millie. Every corner of the house hides a secret, and every moment builds toward a twist that no one will see coming. Fans online are already calling The Housemaid Sydney's Oscar moment. Many believe that this could be the film that finally establishes her as one of Hollywood's most serious and respected actresses. It's a big shift from her romantic comedy, Anyone But You, and the superhero flick Madam Web, both of which showed her lighter, mainstream side. Now with The Housemaid, she's proving she's not afraid to dive into dark, emotionally demanding stories. Another reason this movie is generating hype is because of its mystery. The production team has been extremely secretive about major plot details, and even the official trailer reportedly hides more than it reveals. All we know is that the story goes far beyond just a maid working for a rich family. It becomes a psychological battle of power, secrets, and survival. And Sydney's character is right in the middle of it. Social media is already flooded with fan theories. Some people believe Millie might not be who she claims to be. Others think the family she works for could be hiding something sinister involving past maids who disappeared. The book's readers are staying quiet to avoid spoilers, but everyone agrees. The ending will leave audiences stunned. Sydney's career has been moving fast over the past few years, and she's been carefully choosing projects that showcase different sides of her talent. She's gone from emotional drama to horror, comedy, and now psychological thriller. A clear sign that she's shaping herself into one of the most versatile stars in the industry. And The Housemaid could be the project that cements her as one of the top actresses of her generation. Even in interviews, Sydney has hinted that this film took a toll on her mentally. She described the role as the most emotionally draining experience of my life, but also said it was the most rewarding. That kind of dedication and emotional depth shows just how seriously she takes her craft. She's not just acting, she's living her characters. As for fans, they can't wait. Every photo leak or behind-the-scenes clip from the movie instantly goes viral. The combination of Sydney Sweeney's star power and the chilling mystery of The Housemaid has created the perfect storm for one of 2025's most anticipated films. If this movie delivers what it promises, we might be looking at a career-defining moment for Sydney. She's already proven she can play beautiful, emotional, and funny, but now she's ready to show the world she can be dark, dangerous, and deeply complex. And honestly, that's what makes Sydney Sweeney so exciting to watch. She's fearless, she's bold, and she's constantly evolving. The Housemaid isn't just another movie. It's her statement to Hollywood that she's here for the long run, ready to shock, surprise, and dominate. So, what do you think? Will The Housemaid 8 be Sydney Sweeney's biggest breakthrough yet, or will it be too dark for mainstream audiences?